It ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. One of the most famous lines from Rocky Balboa, a quote remembered by every boxer and athlete to this day. Hi, my name is Yusuf and I'm a boxer. Boxing taught me that just like in life, it's about being able to take those punches and keeping moving forward. Today I want to share you how that mindset has helped me to rise after setbacks and how it can help you too. We need to learn to fall forward so that our failures are seen as a way to improve ourselves and understand that life is about making adjustments to figure out our own game plan with the cards that we've been dealt. Now, no matter how big or small you fail, you need to keep moving forward. How many times you've been in a situation where you felt like you lost everything? You put so much effort into it, you got so much work done for it, but when the moment came, it wasn't just good enough. Now, that's when you learn how to fail forward, so that your mistakes, so that your failure is seen as a way to improve yourself. It doesn't mean you have to bounce back immediately, but having a mindset that failure isn't a bad thing, that it can bring its own kind of excitement, can be a game changer. There is a term called chin deterioration that is used in boxing. It is when a boxer gets knocked out badly for the first time. When a boxer gets his chin deteriorated, it means you can never be the same anymore, meaning you cannot take the same punches as you're more susceptible to knockouts than ever. On December 8 in 2012, Manny Pacquiao at the MGM Grand Arena faced Juan Manuel Marquez for the fourth time. Their previous results were on Pacquiao's side, the first being a draw and the second and third ending at Pacquiao's results. Now, stepping into the ring, the first two rounds were in the favor of Pacquiao, until he got knocked down for the first time. However, he came back quickly and scoring more shots and winning more rounds. In the sixth round, Pacquiao landed some heavy shots, but in the 10 seconds on the clock that is left, he got countered with a big right cross by Marquez. Pacquiao was knocked out cold, unable to get up. The whole world thought that was it, that Pacquiao would never fight again. His chin was deteriorated. But a year later, he had one of his most stunning performances against Brendan Reyes, winning the WBO International Welterweight title. And a year later after that, he won the WBO Welterweight title itself. Now, he had 11 more fights in him, of which were all for championship belts. And he is the only fighter in the boxing history that has won in 8 divisions, or world champion in 8 divisions. Manny Pacquiao is a perfect example of never letting failures define him and always falling forward. Now, falling forward is step 1. But what's next? That's where the adjustments come in. In boxing, you need to adjust. It's all about adjustments. You can study your opponent all you want, but once you're in the ring, things can change. And you need to learn how to be flexible. Mike Tyson had a saying, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. And that is very true. We're already getting into something, plan everything, put all the effort, think everything through, thinking that we got it all done, that nothing is going to change the outcome of this. But then comes the obstacle that punches us in the face. And what most people do is quit, instead of making adjustments. But don't ever be that person. In the summer of 2023, I had a chance to work in Idaho in the USA. And prior to that, I've been boxing for the past 8 years. And over the course of my career, I had losses, I had wins, and I had draws. But the biggest loss to this day for me is the fight outside the ring. In that summer, I was working at a bike shop, and we were able to rent those bikes for free. And there was a place where you could go downhill biking. And it was very dangerous, but I decided to try it one day. I got everything ready, my bike, the helmets, the pads. The first 30 minutes were filled with adrenaline and so much fun. But then I came across one jump, and I flew off the bike. I fell off the bike mid-air, and I landed on my right side. The bike fell on me. My right collarbone and my right shoulder were seriously damaged, after which I had a month of physical therapy and 6 months of rehab. During that time, all I wanted to do was to be able to step into the ring again. I had lost the strength in my right hand, and therefore I was training only with my left. To my surprise, when I got back into the ring, in the sparring session, I was better than ever. Because I was training my left hand a lot, I was landing with it more. And because it is my dominant hand, it was much effective. Now, I'm a left-handed boxer, which means the ratio for throwing left hand is 3-to-1. So I stand like this, and it used to be 1, 2, 3, and then only one left. But that had to change. And because I trained my left hand all the time, I made that adjustment. Since then, I had 5 fights, winning 4 of them via knockout, and the 5th one ended in a controversial draw decision. But what would have been my a career-ending injury turned out into unlocking my secret and biggest strength, my left hand. Therefore, no matter the obstacles, no matter the challenges, always learn how to make adjustments. Now, life, like in boxing, is unpredictable. You will fail. You will face many challenges. But the difference between those who rise back again and those who just stay down isn't about strength. It's the ability to make adjustments and come back stronger. So, think about Manny Pacquiao. Everyone thought that he was finished, but he came back stronger, winning more championship belts. Think about my own journey. An injury that could have ended my career as a boxer turned it out into being one of my biggest strengths. Now think about yourself. Next time life knocks you down, what will you do? Will you let it be the end of your story, or will you get back, adapt, and keep fighting? Because in life and in boxing, the only way to lose is to stop moving forward. Thank you.